In this example, we've been asked to find the point of intersection of the median going through Q and the altitude going through P. Point of intersection is K. To do this, we're going to get the equation of the median, we're going to get the equation of the altitude, and then by a process of simultaneous equations we are going to calculate the point K. First line to work with is a median. Now remember, a median goes through the corner of a triangle, through a point, through the midpoint of the opposite side. Now to get the equation of a straight line, we need a point on the line, which in this case we've got, the point Q, and we also need the gradient. So to get the gradient we need another point on the line, and that's going to be the midpoint of PR. Now to calculate midpoint, we add up the x coordinates of the 2 points, divide by 2, and we add up the y coordinates of the 2 points and divide by 2. So using P and R, the midpoint of PR will be 1, 4. This allows us to calculate the gradient of the median using the point 5, 12, that's the point Q, and the midpoint, which is 1, 4. Calculate gradient, it's the difference in the y coordinates over the difference in the x coordinates. Doing that with Q and the midpoint would give me a gradient of the line as 2. Now to find the equation of the median, we'll use y minus b equals mx minus a, using the point 1, 4, and the gradient is 2, will give me the equation of the line as y minus 2x equals 2, the equation of the median. To get the equation of the altitudes, well, we've got a point on the altitude, so we've got that, the point P. Now we need to work out the gradient of the line QR, because the altitude is at right angles to that. Working that out gives me a gradient which is undefined, which means the line is vertical, which means the altitude must be horizontal. So that would give me a gradient of 0. So with a point on the line and a gradient, using y minus b equals mx minus a, would give me the equation of that line as y equals 6. Maybe at this stage we didn't need to use y minus b equals mx minus a, but it will work. We now have the equation of both lines. So to find the coordinates of K, we set up our simultaneous equations. Now in this case I'm going to use a process of substitution, because we know that the y coordinate of K must also be 6, y equals 6. So putting that into my first equation, 2x minus y, now remembering the y is 6, so I put in 6, gives me negative 2, which would give me an x coordinate of 2. So the point of intersection, the point K, is the point 2, 6.